Guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the title above, I am doing a boy beat tutorial. Basically, I saw Sophia, I think that's her name, do this video. I really liked it. It's like, I really like the message that it gives off. Like, you don't have to look like an Instagram model. You don't have to have like the perfect skin. You know, everybody gets acne. Everybody has like acne scars. Like that's just what happens to people. I think Beyonce's makeup artist started this, and I really like it. And I seen Gina's tutorial. I will link both their tutorials down below. That's the only two that I saw. So I'm gonna stop talking now so you can see how I achieved this, my version of the wave. So I'm just gonna include my skincare in it too. I just take a cotton swab like this, like cotton square, and I take this Sea Breeze. I really don't like to wash my face in the morning just because I don't know, I just don't do it. So I just take this and just kind of go over my skin. I'm not talking that loud because E's sleeping right there. If you don't know who E is, he's my son. And I like to do it on my neck too. And that just like gets off like the extra dirt, if you see that. When I washed my face last night, that's just like the extra dirt. I'm gonna moisturize my lips with this milk and honey lip butter. This just gives my lips a nice little gloss to them. And I'm out of focus. Why do I still look out of focus? Now I'm just gonna spray my face with this Badescu Rose Water facial spray. And you always want to make sure your hands are clean, so I always keep some hand sanitizer like in my makeup bag. Alright, so I just made a little concoction, if you can see that, just so you can see the ratio I used. I use this Essence Make Me Glow liquid highlighter, and then I mix a little bit of the Temptu Shimmer bronzer. I use this sunscreen by Alba Botanical, and it has SPF 45. So I'm just going to have a little mixture and just kind of mix it up on the back of my hand. You could add like your foundation a little bit to this, but I just like to do this because I feel like it gives me a little tint and a glow. You'll see. Like, it just gives you a nice little healthy glow. It doesn't give you much coverage because, like I said, we're not trying to cover. I do take that down my neck. So you see how the skin just looks really glowy. And then you can go in with concealer. You don't want to go too hard with the concealer because you kind of want to emphasize your imperfections. It's kind of just like learning to love your imperfections, which is why I really like this. So I'm just going to do very little. I have, like, if you can see, like, acne scars. I'm not going to try to cover those up too much. Like, I'm not going to cover up all of them. I'm just going to cover up a few. And I have, like, freckles on my nose. And if you have a pimple, you know, obviously if you want to cover it up, cover up, whatever you want to cover up. But I'm just going to do this, and I'm going to use my finger and blend it out. Use the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Sand. Do this when I'm in a rush because it's really quick and easy. And like, say if you wanted something covered up more, like I want this guy right here covered up a little bit more, you just add a little bit more. Take a little more around my nose, just a little bit. Skin now. I'm just gonna set everything. I'm gonna use Maybelline Fit Me translucent powder. Now that we have that, I'm going to go in with a little bit of bronzer. You could use something more cool tone, but I just like the warmness. So I'm going to take my Butter Bronzer in the shade Bronzer and a Wet n Wild, I believe this is the blush brush. And I'm just going to bronze up my face a little bit. You can take it on your nose. And then I'm going to go in with a blush. This is the Japonesque Champagne collection in bronze gold. And I'm just going to use the same brush. And put that on the backs of my cheekbones. And also put that on my nose. For highlighter, I like to do something that's like a little bit less like metallic and like bold. So I'm going to take the Essence Pure Nude highlighter in the color Be My Highlight Luxie Taper Highlighter Brush. Highlight the tops of my cheekbones. And kind of go like in a little C. I kind of like put this everywhere basically because it kind of, it's not really a highlight, it just like you can't see it on your skin, like it doesn't look powdery or anything, which is why I love it. I'm gonna put a little on my eyelids, underneath the eyes, just all over the place. This shade right here and a big fluffy brush and put that all over my lid just to enhance like the discoloration on my lid. And you can also take it underneath if you want to enhance those bags. I'm gonna take my setting powder and kind of go on the sides of my nose because I feel like I bronzed it up too much and it looks a little, oh cray. I'm gonna take that powder and put it in my inner corner and my brow bone. It's just the same setting powder I use. And now we're just gonna blend this away. My face still feels a little bit sticky, so I'm just gonna go over it with a big fluffy brush. This is basically just gonna set everything in. Alright, now for brows, I'm going to just fill them in slightly with an eyeshadow, this brown right here, and an angle brush. Let me get in here. It's like, what's up? Oh gosh, I just got all over my neck. Hold on. Oh, that's mulberry. Just gonna do a little bit right here. And I'm gonna use my finger to like blend it out, and then I'm gonna brush them down. You can use a spoolie, but I don't know where it is, and I'm about to get up. And do some strokes down. Alright, so you see like it just like darkens it up a bit. You don't want it to look like you folded in, like you don't want it to be perfect or whatever. So I'm just do the same thing to the other side. I'm also going to take that brown and put it on my lash line. Just blend it out with my finger too. White eyeliner. A little bit of mascara, like not too much. And I'm not going to do lower lash mascara. So, oh, curl your lashes first. Sometimes I do this and I like don't put mascara on. You could like stop right here, but I'm just gonna put a little bit of mascara at the base. So I'm gonna go like this and wiggle. I like to go like this on my hand to get like the extra off. And then go through my brows just to give them like a feathery look. Alright, for lips you could leave it like this. I'm gonna take a lip liner and line my lips. This is the Rimmel Lasting Lip Finish in the color Tiramisu. I'm just gonna go with my regular chapstick over top and just kind of like blend it. Sometimes I'll take a little bit of that and put it on my lids a little, just so they look kind of glossy. So I'm gonna take that highlighter and put that in my inner corners because it's not really too bright. Like, it's not too shimmery, but it's like a little bit of sun. I'm just gonna spray the more Badescu spray. And I try not to blink because you don't want like your mascara to like transfer or anything, so I just like keep a bitch face. And usually when I do this look, my hair looks like this because I don't feel like doing my hair. So we're just gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna let this dry for a sec. Alright, so this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And I really hope that you enjoyed this quick tutorial. Here's a close-up of my skin. As you can see, you can still see my skin like peeking through, and that's the goal. See, that's it.